Well, my South American Samba boys are off to pastures new. Yes, it's a Champions League final and it's in Azerbaijan. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, it's the big one. Forget everything else. It's a Champions League final and a nice shiny bit of silverware at the end of this episode would really complete the save. The team that we're going to try and do that with is Bento in goal, back four of Candido, Hinsapi, Romero and Vanderson. The midfield three are Almada, Fernandez and Silva. And Zalazar is going to play just behind João Pedro and Thales Magno. Yes, we're going for it today. Two strikers. So it's 29 degrees here in Azerbaijan. But to be fair, my South American Samba boys should be well used to that. And as you see, the team's rolling through there, and the teams will be coming out very, very shortly. We do need to win this one. But I think the conditions, 68,000 in the stadium, by the way. 68,000, so a good crowd, 29 degrees. We should be well used to playing in that kind of temperature. And as the players line up there, this is a very, very important game. Probably the most important game my players have ever played. And we do get the first corner with the first highlight, 13 minutes on the clock. And the corner's floated in. It does get headed away as per usual. Almada slings it back in though. Magno. Oh! And Enzo Fernandez has a great chance there to put us in the lead and misses it. 7 shots, 2 on target, and an XG of 1.26. Monaco, well, I think they're still in France at the moment. And we do get another highlight. Vanderson now throws the ball in. Enzo Fernandez back to Vanderson into the box. Can we get that? No, we can't. And a very weak header, and their keeper picks that ball up. Ball is rolled out there to Balerdi, their right back. Back into the keeper again. Switched out to this left-hand side. Medina now on the ball. They're looking a little bit unsure at the moment, Monaco, as what to do with the thing. But Almada comes through now and breaks in. And once again, we missed the target. We could have been 3-0 up in the first 23 minutes. Come on, lads. Little bit of nerves, I feel. Little bit of nerves kicking in. I mean, these players have played in big South American tournaments, so they should be well used to this kind of atmosphere. But once again, the ball is fired over the top, and we're failing to put that white round thing between the two white sticks. Zalazar tries again, and the ball is headed over the top. And 24 minutes on the clock, and it's been all Sierra, and I hate games like this because you kind of fear what's going to happen. And we end the first half with 18 shots, 6 on target, and an XG of 2.50, and we haven't scored a goal yet. And Monaco, I think they're still sat in the plane on the tarmac at the French airport because we've been absolutely battering them. We are going to give them a disappointed, not good enough that. We should be hitting the target. We should have been at least 3-0 in the lead. Actually, I think we're going to go attacking for the second half. Let's just give them a little bit of a kick up the backside and see if we can get that. Goal. The worry is that Monaco, at some stage in this game, are going to come into it. I've never seen a game like this so one-sided, particularly in a final. Come on, Sierra, we can do this. Candido now is going to try his luck at the corner. Ball's floated in, and once again we head it way over the bar. And I'm always shot shy today, absolutely shot shy. Okay, a little change in the 60th minute. I've switched the strikers round. They're both going to play as advanced forwards now, and the Mastantuono has come on as the advanced playmaker. Okay, now Monaco's goalkeeper has got the ball. I mean, my word, have we got high press on there. We're really up for this game. You can see we're massively up for the game. Unfortunately, once we get near the goal, we're just frightened to death. And their striker there gets handed an absolute gift. And I feel like that's the only way they're going to score today, is if we actually give them the ball to score. Okay, Candido now. Come on, lads. Can we make this a bit of a spectacle? Because at the moment, it's a bit of a damp squib, this game. Almada runs forward. Vanderson fires it over the top again. Oh, my word. What is going on? 73 minutes on the clock. And we have made some more changes. Mastantuono and Savio have come on up front. Remember, the last time I made that change in a game, it actually proved dividends. And Mastantuono had a brilliant... the time that he was on the pitch, he was absolutely superb. Signorelli has come on as a shadow striker. It's not really his position, but I just kind of feel we need the one goal here. He just needs to drop to somebody in the right position, and it should be in the back of the net. Rodrigo has also come on, and Almada is now going to play as the deep line playmaker. Barco has now have to come on in place of Candido. And I can't believe this. Are we actually going into extra time in this game? There's 5 minutes of time added on. And unbelievably, we're going into extra time. I mean, I suppose this game is ready-made for the camera, isn't it? 23 shots, 8 on target, an XG of 3.20, and, well, it's 0. I mean, what's going on here? Okay, we're going to give them an angry going into this. I did give them a pep talk before the game, and I did say that, you know, the message was to ease expectations. So I eased expectations, and 27 players were in agreement with me. Almada now flicks the ball to Barco. Just come on! Mastantuono! Mastantuono has scored! It's 1-0! 91 minutes on the clock, and Mastantuono eventually gets that white round thing over the line. It's 1-0 to Sierra, and Barco just come on there. I was prompted to make that change. Candido absolutely shattered. Barco fires a lovely shot in, and Mastantuono just finishes it off, and it's 1-0 to Sierra. Okay, I've just dropped the mentality to balance now. We just need to keep hold on this game. I mean, I feel like if Monaco score now, I feel like the game is messing with us because they've done absolutely nothing in this game. A loose ball there. Barco once again down that left-hand side, looking very, very lively since he came on. Barco is going to do what? That is a penalty. I think the referee is going to blow for a penalty there. This could be the defining moment in the Champions League final. Come on, referee, you know what to do. You know what to do. Can we have a penalty? Yes, we can. And who's going to take it? Because Candido has gone off. Okay, of course, we can make that one extra change. And the game is saying Silva is tied, replaced with Andre. Very good replacement. And so who are we saying? Because Candido is now off the pitch. So we're talking about Almada taking it. I think we're just going to go with that, you know. Okay, Almada steps up now, and this is my palms are sweating here. This could be definitive. This, and of course the keeper saves it. Of course he does. I was prompted to change the penalty taker. I never normally do that because I feel like you're getting taken down a road you don't want to get taken down. Savio with the corner. The ball is headed out. Almada now, who missed the penalty, and fires that straight into the keeper's arms. And Almada is a very, very, he's a very tired player. Okay, it's half time. Do we get a chance? No, we don't get a chance to speak to the players. And it's still 1-0. Come on, Bento. And unbelievably, although the referee has got his arm in the air, and I'm not quite sure what's gone on there. I mean, if Monaco score a goal in this game, then I'm shouting buffoonery because the goal has been awarded. So Monaco, who've done absolutely nothing, get the equaliser. I mean, look at those stats. That is quite unbelievable. Okay, 113 minutes on the clock. Very, very, very disappointed with the game there. Barco fires a ball in, and that is awful. Mastantuono had no chance of getting to that one. So their goalkeeper now is hugging onto the ball, and we seem to be stepping off him a little bit. Can we get a header on that? Head it back into midfield? No, it's a Monaco player. And Monaco now coming down this left-hand side. If they win this game, I'm shouting all kinds of buffoonery because that is not on. Ball's headed out. Almada, who is absolutely shattered. He's chasing it down to his best ability, to be fair. Ball is fired in again, and the header just goes over the top. And that is... I'm a little bit stunned, if I'm honest. I'm a little bit stunned. If that penalty had gone in, I think that we would have won the game. So we're getting highlights now for Monaco. Edge of the seat time. Come on, lads, press it. I know you're tired, but Monaco will be as tired as we are. Come on, lads, come on. And Bento just falls on that ball, picks it up. Couple of minutes left in the game now, and I feel like this game is going to penalties, which I am actually calling buffoonery of all kinds here, because this game, with the stats as they are, should never ever have gone to penalties. Ball over the top, Savio, and the defender runs away from him. Savio has got the ball, he's fired it in. Oh, and it doesn't reach Mastantuono. Rodrigo, oh, has a chance. Oh, and he fires it down around the... Oh, my word. Come on. 1 minute of time added on. Barco, we do not want penalties. This is so unfair. This is Football Manager's way of saying, right, you're going to have squeaky bum time, whether you like it or not. You know, you could have been the best team, but we're just not giving it you. We need to keep you on the edge of your seat. Vanderson and gives the ball away. Monaco now come away with the ball, and that is given as a free kick. Fortunately, we don't get a player sent off, or there is only a minute of time added on now to play in the game. Okay, I think the only way that Monaco can win this game now is on penalties, and it would not surprise me at all if that's what the game does. Salisu taking his time now. I think that Monaco are playing for penalties now, aren't they? Just taking his time with his free kick, and it goes to penalties. And I'm just gonna say, yeah, you know, let's go with the game's recommendations. So, controller down, and well, we're off to penalties, and they have the first penalty. So Bento needs to save this one. Goes completely the wrong way. That was a very savable penalty. That he kind of just drizzled that along the ground. Almada steps forward. He's already missed a penalty in the game. What can Almada do? Almada steps forward and fires it in at the bottom corner. If he'd have done that on his penalty in the game, we wouldn't have had to go through this ridiculous penalty shootout. I have had one of these. I'm not sure whether it was in this save, and it went to something ridiculous, like, was it about 19 penalties each? Yep, Football Manager loves a penalty shootout. So Monaco winning the penalty shootout, 2-1 at the moment. Well, this is our catch-up penalty. Barco, left-footed, fires the ball at the back of the net. It's 2-2 on penalties now, and I don't know whether a penalty shootout is a fitting way to end a showpiece, cup final. And Bento there, and that was a very weird penalty from Amiga. And Bento just steps up and picks the ball out the air. Vanderson now can put us in the lead here. This is our catch-up penalty. That's in the back of the net. It looked like the keeper had very nearly got to that one. But we're back to sweaty palms time again. I'm an absolute bag of nerves. Come on, lad, put it into Rosed or Bento. You can do a good job for us here. Oh, and Bento saves that one. Bento saves that one. Come on, lads. I think this penalty will do it. This penalty will do it. Come on, who's taking this one? We're into decent penalty takers because we've only taken 3. This is our 4th. Romero steps up, centre back. He's left-footed. Is he going to put this away for us? Yes, he does! Yes, he does! And we've won the Champions League! Oh, my God! Oh, my palms are really sweaty. I was so nervous through that. But this Sierra team, well, it's taken the world by storm. Absolutely taken the world by storm. We won everything there was to win in South America. Well, we didn't win the FA Cup in the English League, but we won the Premier League twice, and now we've won the Champions League. And oh my word, have we had a rough time of it this season. The Premier League's been an absolute disaster. But the Champions League, you know what? That is a fitting way to end this save. And after giving them a few angries in the game, we're going to give them a delighted. And my goalkeeper needs a massive pat on the back. I kind of feel like if he had to save that second penalty, that might have gone on forever. Because like I say, we have had a penalty shootout. I think it was in this save. And it went to something ridiculous like 19 penalties each. In fact, that when I was filming it, I had to cut it short because it was just got boring, really. But anyway, we're delighted. Absolutely superb. And let's see what the media say. There's the timeline. Thales Magno grabbed 9 goals during the 2028-29 to help etch Sierra's name on the Champions League trophy. And place in England Hall of Fame belongs to the Gobby Gaffer forever. That's very nice. Okay, let's have a look what's been said. So, Champions League there. On a fine summer's evening, 29 degrees, Baki Olympia Stadion, Sierra had the honour of lifting the Champions League after a 4-2 penalty win over Monaco. And, we do celebrate a double of sorts. I don't know whether anybody, classes the Community Shield as a trophy, really. But anyway, we'll go with it. Sierra celebrate a double. It's the Charity Shield and the Champions League. I mean, two ends of the spectrum there, I think. And we've received 17 million, and I think there will probably be a little bit more money coming forward. And Gaffer is one of the top English managers. Gobby Gaffer has at last staked his claim as one of the most successful English managers of all time after winning the Champions League, boasting a record that is comparable to the greatest. I'm going to struggle to get out of the door. My head's going to be... Yeah, let's not talk about that. And obviously the board are delighted. I think they wanted quarter-finals of the Champions League. But we've won it, so absolutely brilliant. So even with that influx of Champions League money, we are still 125 million in the red in the bank. But to be quite honest, with this save being South American players only, I felt like it was the only way to buy players and put money on instalments so we could try and get the best players in and make this the best team in the Premier League. It's not worked in the Premier League this season, but it certainly worked in the Champions League. Well, what a way to round this save off. Champions League win. I was doubtful because generally in Football Manager, you need to be on good runs. Before you play Champions League games or any cup games, really, you need to be on a good, consistent run. And we've not really been that this season. Our league position, has not been great. We've lost a lot of games in the Premier League. We've drawn a lot of games in the Premier League. And to my mind, that wasn't conducive to having a good run in the Champions League. But, we need to speak about that Champions League final. Why we weren't 5-0 up at the final whistle, I literally have no idea. Other than Football Manager keeping you on the edge of your seat. And we know how much Football Manager loves to do that. Okay, well, that was the objects of the save. We won the Premier League twice, which was very nice as well. But the objects of the save was to trying to get a South American team to win the Champions League. And we've done just that. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I've got to go away now and do some head scratching. And it's not the usual summer transfer window. It's, what do I do next? Any ideas on that? Stick it down in the comments. I've got a few little ideas myself. But, of course, all content creators have got a massive problem now of we've got a void to fill. A massive void of months and months and months until, hopefully, we get some kind of new Football Manager out on the Unity engine in November of 2025. Will it happen? I don't know. Answers on a postcard. We'll see you next time, and it will be somewhere new.